Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl CC and I'm back again today with another interesting video. I trust you guys are doing great, having fun, enjoying yourselves. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So what is all this soft guy era trend I'm seeing all over TikTok, like a lot of videos, drizzle, drizzle, sprinkle, sprinkle. What is going on? So I have seen a lot of videos from, men talking about how they want to be pampered, how they want to, stay at home, not work too much, and how they want the bills to be split 50-50. Basically how like they just want to live a soft life, okay, leaving their partner, the woman, to kind of be everywhere doing stuff, okay. Now this is not sitting well with some women. Obviously they are reacting to those videos which I have put them together. Let's just hear what the women are saying about this soft guy era trend. Please, I want to know, what is this drizzle, drizzle, sprinkle, sprinkle? Someone should please fill me in. I'm trying to understand what is going on. Anyways, let's check these videos out.
Drizzle, drizzle. A lot of y'all girls are clearly showing you have no sense of humor. The joke is going right over your head. The fact is that y'all have been saying the same ridiculous stuff online, and when you say it as a woman, you don't see nothing wrong with it. But hearing those same ridiculous statements come out of a man's mouth, now all of a sudden you take him back and you offended. It's 2024, and I honestly don't understand whether or not you're a woman or a man, why anybody would not be living a soft life. I don't know why anybody would be aspiring for a hard one. Like, make it make sense. It's called a partnership for a reason. Because two people are supposed to be coming together so that they can do for one another equally. You pour into their cup just like they pour into yours. But y'all turn this into a selfish act of you trying to gain something from somebody else and benefit from somebody else, meanwhile not caring what they get in return from you. And as long as you're going into a situation like that, you will always lose because you cannot use people like that. You cannot go into a situation and only thinking about the ways that you can benefit from it and neglect the other person involved in it. At the end of the day, if the girls want to sprinkle, sprinkle, the fellas can drizzle, drizzle. I'm pro everybody being in a soft life era because there's no reason why you should be living a hard life. I don't recommend that for anybody. Stress is the number one killer. I don't recommend anybody to be out here intentionally living a hard life. I don't subscribe to anybody getting with a person who's going to make life hard on them. Right? You could do all bad by yourself. Why in the world would you enter into a relationship with somebody who's going to put you through a hard life? Doesn't make sense. Date wisely.
No offense to my ladies, but the drizzle drizzle movement is showing that some of us are too quick to respond. Like, they're trolling. It's a joke. Don't let these people rage bait you into engagement. They're joking. I know there are some people that are genuinely not joking, but for the most part, firstly, if a man's on TikTok, it's either he's here to educate or to troll. If he's not educating, he's trolling. Men that are not interested in educating anybody or causing havoc on the timeline, on the FYP, they're not on TikTok. So if a man's on TikTok, it's either really useful or really useless. So when you see the drizzle drizzle stuff, just know that they're trolling. They're joking. A lot of them are joking. And ones that can't comprehend the fact that other men are joking, they're not worth your time. Either way, it's not something to be like having our veins popping for. They're joking. They're just trolling. It's, some of them are funny, some of them are ridiculous, and they're not funny. But either way, it's not something that we really should be paying attention to. As women, we have so much to deal with. Let's stay focused, ladies, please.
Now from the videos you could tell that they are joking, okay. I mean, for me there's nothing to worry about. They are basically seeking for attention and they are enjoying the show because they have seen videos, reactions from, women, and they are, having their fun. So it it is satire, basically satire for me, okay.
So, we're in the sassy man apocalypse known as the soft guy era. I think it's a great thing. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is a great opportunity for them to build their character, go to therapy, up their standards a little bit more, and actually participate in basic hygiene. You know what I'm saying? And this is a great opportunity for them to, tackle toxic masculinity, tackle the patriarchy that was created by men that's not working in their favor at all. Like, I feel like if they do that with that intention of the sassy man apocalypse, the soft guy era, oh my gosh, we have really solved the problem that is affecting the dating world right now. The more you know, the less you pretend.
The first time I heard about soft guy era, I was like, fuck yeah. I support. Get in touch with your feminine side. Grow some more empathy and sympathy to yourself, your friends, and relatives. Diversify your perspective and cater to yourself. Cozy up with your flaws and enable yourself to read yourself as human and not a monster. Cater to yourself and treat yourself better. Fester on your ability to grow. Dedicate this time and space to yourself to connect deeply to your core. Align yourself with the path that's right for you. Indulge yourself in your luxuries and dedicate things to yourself. Cater to new hobbies that can help you grow as a person. In the meanwhile, solidify your boundaries and your non-negotiables when it comes to your dating life. Start evaluating the characteristics and traits that you look for in a partner. Once more, align yourself with the love interest that you desire, the kind of partner you would want to pursue. List out your boundaries and non-negotiables. List out the characteristics and traits that you would love to reflect from yourself to your partner, while staying open-minded with your interests, as you never know who you're bound to meet. Focus and amplify your love for the traits and characteristics that you already have that you would love in a partner, because that partner is supposed to be a friend too. And I'm not kidding, it sounded really nice. It sounded peaceful and fun. But that thought did not last long after seeing a couple of videos of the CEOs of soft guy era, soft guy movement, and understanding their reasonings for created the little movement and era, and I realized once more it was just a copycat era made to spite or anger women. Majority black women, of course. But I find it odd because I was thinking, why would we be angry? Why would we be angry that you decide to cater to yourself and dedicate time to yourself? Why would we be angry that you are creating non-negotiables and proper boundaries with yourself? Isn't that the point? Wouldn't it be sad if your entire existence was really lived to spite somebody else's? And because I don't necessarily live myself to the narrative of I hate men or I hate women, I thought this was going to be really good for the men. It's fair to say I'm just a little disappointed.
To the cishet men who are in their soft boy era and they're unpacking patriarchy, toxic masculinity, if I were to ask you, what are you doing to unpack those things besides talking about them with women, would you have an answer for me? Are you unpacking these things with other men, creating spaces with and for other men, or are you only co-opting spaces made for women and queer people to talk about your privileges over them? Because being friends with men is too difficult. If I were to ask you, what else are you doing besides getting piercings and painting your nails and crying and other forms of challenging your gender expression and challenging masculinity to unpack patriarchy and the dangers of it, would you have an answer for me? If I were to ask you, do you only unpack patriarchy and toxic masculinity, misogyny in the ways that benefit you, that allow for you to be soft while not interrogating how you can make women and queer people safer, would you be able to engage in that dialogue? If I were to ask you in the moments where your misogyny is called out, are you able to listen? Or do you go on a rant about how there's men who are worse than you? I've been getting some men who get a little irritated, right, when I or other women crack jokes about the soft boy bare minimum. But you're not seeing why the jokes, why the commentary, why the dialogue might exist. A lot of you men only unpack patriarchy and toxic masculinity and misogyny to the extent that it benefits you. Some of y'all would think that reading 3 books from bell hooks or doing a couple years of therapy is enough to undo complete socialization of misogyny, and will use that to overspeak women when we're talking about our experiences of misogyny. Sometimes you're included in that. Can you listen to the call outs of when your misogyny might be rearing its head even through all this work that you're doing? Or is your ego so attached to still being perceived, viewed as the nice guy, that you want to be coddled through it? Which is still what? Toxic masculinity and patriarchy, misogyny. If your answers no to all these questions, I'm gonna get my jokes off.
So now that we have heard from the women, what are the men saying? Like, are they serious about this trend? I have put together just 2 or 3 videos. Let's just hear from them. And of course, they are just having fun. Trust me. These men are just enjoying, the show. Please check these videos out.
Something I'm starting to notice is a lot of women are starting to debate against what us men are talking about when it comes to soft guy era. A lot of women are coming with logic to our videos saying, hey, this might not work out. You might not find the person that you're looking for when you live in your soft guy era. Well, first off, we didn't ask for your unsolicited advice. We didn't ask for your opinion. We came to the internet with our feelings and our emotions. If it doesn't make sense to you, that's okay. Maybe you're just too broke to understand. If I wanted your opinion, I would have asked, but I understand that I came to a public app where people can respond to my video with their opinion. But if I didn't ask you, why are you sitting up there making a video about it, even if it is logical? What needs to be understood is this is the time of us being equal. Everything is about equal, 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 but yet some of you are getting upset saying men are stealing things from you. We're equal. We're sharing. That's what us equal folks do. It's not about one is better than the other or one can't do this and the other can. If we're equal, we can share and we can do everything the same because we're equal. We're the same. But please understand, y'all's unsolicited opinions, even though they might be logical, this is my life. These are my feelings. I understand you might want the best for me, but I'm going to live in my world and do what I want because this is my life and I don't care about anything else or anybody else.
Hey, so to all the dudes out there in their soft boy era, shut up, dude. No, seriously, shut up. Cause it's fuckboys like y'all that created this in the first place. What do you mean, bro? You remember when you were like 18, 19, 20, 21, running around here loose as a goose, fucking everything that you could find with or without legs and breaking every heart you can get your greasy fucking fingers on? Oh, but now that those broken hearts have turned cold, you don't like that. Now that the energy's reciprocated, you're mad. That's crazy. Now you want to get rid of it. That's why it's almost poetic. I feel like they've made stories about this. Like a mad scientist creates a monster of some sort, and the monster comes to life and starts to scare the shit out of the scientist, and the scientist has to do something to get rid of it. It's cinematic. Maybe if you would have treated her right at 25, she wouldn't be in your entire bank account at 35, you know?
This soft guy era, I'm only dating chicks who can keep up with my hefty requirements of Johnny Walker Blue. I won't tolerate anything less than that. You think I expect you to pick up your dirty clothes off the floor, but you're not gonna give me Johnny Walker Blue? Drizzle, drizzle, baby. In my soft guy era, I am only dating women who can at least double what I already have. So I've got a 6-bedroom, 7,000 square foot house. I am only gonna date women who have at least a 12-bedroom, 14,000 square foot house. Drizzle, drizzle. In my soft guy era, I am no longer driving a vehicle that takes 1.9 seconds to get to 60 miles an hour. I'm only going to date a woman who can provide me with a vehicle that goes 0 to 60 in 1 second, because if she really loved me, she would understand that 2 seconds to get to 60 is way too long. Drizzle, drizzle. In my soft guy era, I am only going to date women who can provide me with better than what I already have. 22-way rear power adjustable seat. I'm only gonna date a woman moving forward in my soft guy era that has a 44-way rear passenger seat. More legroom, now we got it. In my soft guy era, I know I might expect a woman to pick up after herself, but if she really loved me, she'd understand that I love playing the cello and would buy me one that was made in France in the 1700s. Because if she doesn't, does she really love me? Probably not. Drizzle, drizzle. So yeah, Jessica, as I enter my soft guy era, I don't think I'd swipe right on you. Definitely be a left swipe. Drizzle, drizzle.
What is going on? Because these days you see loads of negative videos. Men and women are literally fighting on social media, like banters and all that. Anyways, guys, let me know your take in the comments. What you have to say about this trend. Please drop it in the comments. I would love to read from you. I mean, I'm Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm gonna see y'all in my next one. Y'all take care. Bye.